Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today we are having a group discussion on a topic that is very relevant to our daily life, which is why it is important to preserve the nature around us. If you know, nature is all around us, such as trees, fresh air, rivers, and rain. But we often don't realize its importance until it starts to disappear. So before we begin, let's introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Salam.
Hi, I'm Yasmin.
Hi, I'm Zarif.
Hi, I'm Najla.
And hi, I'm Shahmi.
Okay, so why do you think it is important to preserve nature?
For me, one important reason to preserve nature is reducing our stress, especially for students like us. Honestly, our daily life is very stressful. We have assignments, exams, presentations, and sometimes personal problems too. When everything piles up, it can really affect our mental health. But I notice that whenever I spend time outside, even just walking around campus or sitting under a tree, I feel calmer. The environment itself helps us relax.
Yes, I agree. Sometimes we don't even realize how tense we are until we go outside.
Yes, exactly. The fresh air, greenery, and natural sounds like birds or wind make our minds feel lighter. It's like our brain gets a break. For example, like in UPSI, has many green areas. We can study there, take a short walk in between classes, or just sit and talk with our friends. These small moments really help reduce stress and improve focus.
I feel the same. Studying outside feel less pressure compared to sitting in a closet room.
Yeah, so when we preserve nature, we are actually protecting our own mental health too, not just the environment. How about you, Salam?
Okay, for me, preserving nature is important because it helps us connect with nature. Nowadays, we spend most of our time on phone, laptops, and social media. Sometimes we forget how it feels to be outside and enjoy the real world.
That's true, Salam. We are always looking at screens.
Okay, when we go to the beach, parks, or forest, it feels refreshing. It helps us slow down and appreciate our surroundings. And when we feel connected to nature, we automatically care more about it. We don't want to see places we love get polluted or destroyed. For example, joining the tree planting activities or communities cleanups help us spend time outdoors and feel responsible for protecting the environment.
Yeah, once you experience it yourself, you will not want to damage it.
Exactly, Jami. People usually protect what they feel connected to. How about you, Zarif?
My reason is adopting a sustainable lifestyle. Preserving nature doesn't always mean doing big things. Sometimes it's about small daily habit.
Yes, like things we do at home or at school.
Yes, simple action like reducing plastic use, recycling, and saving water may seem small, but when many people do them, the impact is big. A sustainable lifestyle helps reduce pollution and keep the environment cleaner and healthier. For example, We can bring our own water bottles, avoid single-use plastics, and reusable bag and separate recyclable waste.
Oh, it's actually easy if we make it a habit, right?
Exactly. And it also help future generation live in a better environment.
Alright. My point is maintaining biodiversity. Nature is not just about humans, it includes animals, plants, insects, and all living things that depend on each other.
Like how ecosystem work together.
Yes, correct, Salam. If one species disappears, it can affect the entire ecosystem. For example, if bees die out, plants and crops will be affected because bees help with pollination. That's why protecting forests, rivers, and wildlife is so important. We also can support conservation programs, avoid buying wild animals, and even plant flowers that attract bees and butterflies.
Nature really needs balance to survive.
Exactly, Shahmi. Biodiversity keeps nature stable and healthy. What about you, Shahmi?
For me, my reason is conserving natural resources such as water, food, and clean air. These resources are essential for life, but they are limited.
And once they are gone, we can easily replace them.
Yes, if we waste water, food, or electricity, future generation will suffer. For example, we can turn off tap when not in, not in use, reduce food waste, and save electricity at home and school.
So, preserving nature is also about protecting our future.
Exactly, Yasmin. Everything depends on natural resources.
Okay guys, so after listening to everyone, which reason do you think is the most important?
For me, I think conserving natural resources is the most important reason because everything we talked about earlier actually depend on resources. For example, we need clean water, clean air, and food to survive. Without this, humans, animals, and plants can live properly.
I agree with Zareb. If natural resources are damaged or wasted, biodiversity will be affected too. For example, if forests are destroyed, animals will lose their homes. If rivers are polluted, fish die. So conserving resources helps protect the whole ecosystem.
That's a good point. So you are saying that conserving resources doesn't only help humans, but also animals and plants.
Yes, exactly, Salam. Nature works like a system. When one part is damaged, everything else is affected.
Yes, I agree too. Even my point about reducing stress depends on nature being healthy. If there are no trees, no green areas, and the air is polluted, we can't relax or feel calm. So, Mental health is also connected to natural resources.
That's true. I think conserving natural resources is like the foundation. Without it, we cannot have a good quality of life. For example, if we run out of clean water, students cannot focus on studying. People cannot stay healthy and daily life become very difficult.
So it sounds like conserving natural resources support everything is mental health, biodiversity, sustainable lifestyle, and even future development.
Yes, and the scary part is that many people don't realize resources are limited. They think water, electricity, and food will always be there.
Exactly, Zarif. That's why education is important. If people understand the consequences, they might change their habits.
And small actions matter. Even things like saving water, reducing food waste, or not littering can help conserve resources in the long run.
I also think it's about responsibility. We are using resources now, but future generation will use them too. So we should not be selfish.
So, can we all agree that conserving natural resources is the most important reason? Because it supports humans, animals, nature, and future generation.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
agree.
agree.
Yes,
Yeah, agree.
So, to conclude our discussion, we all agree that preserving nature is very important, and the most important reason is conserving natural resources. Natural resources like water, clean air, food, and forests are essential for life. Without them, human, animals, and plants cannot survive.
Preserving nature doesn't mean we have to do something big or expensive. Simple daily habits like saving water, reducing plastic use, and recycling can already make a big difference.
True. Protecting nature also means protecting biodiversity. When nature is balanced, ecosystems stay healthy and life can continue naturally.
Besides that, a healthy environment also supports our mental health. Green spaces help us reduce stress, relax our minds, and improve our focus, especially as students.
and most importantly, preserving nature is about the future. If we take care of the environment today, future generation can enjoy clean water, fresh air, and a healthy planet.
So, let's remember that nature doesn't need us, but we need nature. If everyone plays their part, even in small ways, we can protect the environment and create a better world for everyone.
Thank you for
Thank you for listening. Bye
Thank you for
bye.
thank you for
listening.
listening. Bye bye.